Welcome to the Knee Pain Book Club video series. In this video, we'll be discussing the first 5 chapters of my colleague's book, The 90-Day Knee Arthritis Remedy. If you'd like to read along with me, it's available on Amazon in an ebook format. In this video, I'd like to share 2 valuable topics from the first 5 chapters. I almost feel like I need to describe this first topic as some sort of spoiler alert because it's perhaps the critical difference between how most professionals approach overcoming knee pain and how Doug Kelsey and I approach it. In chapter 3, Dr. Kelsey writes, strengthening your knee is more than just strengthening the muscles around your knee. So why is this so significant? If you have knee pain, you'll likely be told you need to strengthen your hip and your core and your quadriceps, the muscles on the front of your thighs, in order to take pressure off of your knees. And while it's very important to have a strong core, hips, and thighs, the exercises required to develop stronger muscles can often make your knees hurt even worse, which is exactly what you don't want. The subtitle of this book is An Uncommon Guide to Switching on Your Body's Natural Healing Power. And like the subtitle indicates, focusing on strengthening the joint before strengthening the muscles is a very uncommon way to approach knee pain. Dr. Kelsey doesn't write a lot more about it in chapter 3, but it's a topic that will be addressed in chapter 6 and in great detail throughout the book. So we'll be talking it again, including next week. Okay, so let's move on to the second topic, also from chapter 3. Dr. Kelsey writes, there's no such thing as perfect, neither perfect knees nor perfect life. Now, if you're looking to get rid of knee pain, I'm willing to bet this statement might have been a little bit jarring to you because you'd probably like to have perfect knees. Let me tell you about a client that came to see me 10 years ago. When I asked him what his goal was, he said he wanted to be pain-free and to have a blank check again. I asked him what he meant by having a blank check, and he said he wanted to be able to do anything he wanted without having to worry that it was going to cause him any knee pain. He was a runner, and after assessing his knee, I thought it's likely he could go back to running again, but he'd have to work up to running a 5K, for example, even though he was used to doing marathons. And this wasn't going to happen overnight. And once he achieved the 5K without knee pain, he wouldn't necessarily have that blank check to be able to go out and run the next day as far as he'd like without the thought of potentially getting some knee pain. In the past, it might have seemed to this client like he could have run as much as he wanted, but just because he never reached the point of knee pain previously didn't mean that a threshold for knee pain didn't exist in the past. All this to say is that you'll need to work to achieve more resilient knees, and to some extent you'll need to work to maintain the increased strength of your knees. In chapter 5, there's a list of bullet points necessary for success. One of them is having a strong desire to be active with a clear objective. So I invite you to think about what your clear objective is. It's not enough to say, I want to get rid of knee pain. What do you want to be able to do without that knee pain? A clear objective is something like, I want to be able to walk 30 minutes consecutively in my hilly neighborhood without knee pain. Or I want to carry my 2-year-old child upstairs to her bedroom without knee pain. Or I want to go to a 50-minute spin class without knee pain. Or I want to hike or backpack on a particular trail for 12 miles without knee pain. The key is being very specific, so you know when you achieve it and you can celebrate the hard work that it took to get there. And it's okay to have some goals that are easier to meet, as well as some stretch goals, some goals that are going to take longer to achieve. So I invite you to think about, what is it that you want to be able to do without knee pain? What is your clear objective? And consider sharing it in the comment section below. All right, that's all I have for the first 5 chapters. I look forward to seeing you next week to discuss chapter 6.